Hey, good morning, boys and girls. How are you today? My name's Bazuba, and I want to welcome you to today's show. Also, I want to tell you what the letter of the day is. The letter for today is the letter C. Yeah.
Bazuba, what are you doing? This isn't Sesame Street. There's no letter of the day.
Yeah, the letter C. As in courage. You gotta have courage. That's what we're gonna be talking about today. Mr. Sievert's coming, kids, so I better go. Bye-bye, kids.
Hi, today we're talking about courage and fear. So I'm going to set up my experiment. I'm a chemistry teacher, that's what I do. But first I want you to talk about things that make you have fear, things that make you scared, what you're afraid of. So we're starting our experiment by pouring water into our plastic bag. If you want to try this at home, you can do any plastic bag that you have lying around the house. So you close it, you leave some space up at the top, but we're focusing on this water. What we're doing is, a plastic bag is made with polymers, and when you poke a pencil through, it doesn't leak. These polymers in this plastic make sure where they stretch when the pencil is going through, and then they form a seal. They go back to their original positions around the pencil. The pencil is like our fear. It pokes, it prods at us, it makes us nervous, it makes us anxious, and it scares us about different situations. The world today is full of fear, right? And I can keep poking these through, and no water leaks out. And God helps us. You can pray for courage, and He helps you so that fear doesn't poke and prod and make a hole and terrify you.
Well, hi there, boys and girls. Listen, I was asked to come and share with you some of my best dad jokes. Yeah, I'm not a dad, but I know some really bad jokes, and bad jokes are dad jokes. So here we go. Here's my top favorite dad jokes about fear. All right, here we go. Number one, I've developed an irrational fear of escalators. I always finding myself taking steps to avoid them. Get it? Steps, escalators. Well, okay. Moving on. I have a really bad fear of running water. Or really any liquid with legs for that matter. Yeah. Alright, well kids, you might have to have your parents explain that one. Alright, here's my next one. I have a fear of long distances. I go to great lengths to avoid them. Yeah. Oh, okay. How about this? I have speed bump fear. Speed bump fear, yeah. See? But I'm slowly getting over it. Speed bump fear. Slowly getting over it. Yeah. Alright. Do you have fears of intruders sneaking into your house? Well, you're not alone. That one's creepy. Alright. What about this one? Here's my last one. What do you call dinosaurs with really bad fears? Nervous wrecks. Alright, well, I'll catch you later, boys and girls. Oh, yeah.
I love my cereal. Hey, guess what? Cereal starts with the letter C too. Bazuba. Oh.
Hey boys and girls, let's go ahead and memorize and recite our Bible verse for this week and this series. Here's what it says. It says, "But here is how God has shown His love for us. While we were still sinners, Christ died for us. And that comes out of the book of Romans 5, verse 8.
Standing on the promises of Christ, my King. Through eternal ages, let His praises ring. Glory in the highest, I will shout and sing. Standing on the promises of God. Standing, standing on the promises of Christ, my Savior. Standing on the promises of God. Standing on the promises, I cannot fall. Listening every moment to the Spirit's call. Resting in my Savior as my all in all. Standing on the promises of God. Standing, standing on the promises of Christ, my Savior. Standing on the promises of God. P-R-O-M-I-S-E-S, P-R-O-M-I-S-E-S, P-R-O-M-I-S-E-S. Standing on the promises of God. P-R-O-M-I-S-E-S, P-R-O-M-I-S-E-S, P-R-O-M-I-S-E-S. Standing on the promises of God. Standing, standing on the promises of Christ, my Savior. Standing on the promises of God. Standing on the promises of Christ, my Savior. Standing on the promises of God.
Whisper Challenge. With loud music playing in their headphones, the contestants will try to guess the Bible verse that their partner is reading.
Yeah, you guys see what I see? that's funny.
Be strong, and eat, and ate, and at, and age, and courageous, carrot, courageous, yeah. Do not be afraid, or terrified.
So do not fear. So do not fear. Do not fear. Fear. For I am with you.
Drew. Oh, you. Do not not
Worry.
worry
About.
your
Life.
life.
Be.
Oh, be.
Strong. Strong. Strong.
Strong.
And. And.
And.
Courageous. Courageous.
Call her ages.
Courageous. Courageous.
Oh, courageous.
Do not.
Tutu?
Donut.
Donut.
Do not.
Oh, do not.
Be
Be
terrified. 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 Terrified.
terrified.
Hey, down here on the table. See me?
Black Legos can make a lot of really cool things, from dark and scary castles to sleek race cars to the world of Lego Batman. Lego Batman was one of the stars in the Lego movie. And if you were paying attention, you heard him sing a funny song he wrote about the things that were related to the color black. And it was a funny song, but a lot of the things that he mentioned in that song could actually be things that are scary. And that's because black is often a color that's associated with things that are scary. Black Legos can create worlds that are dark and mysterious and a little spooky. Black can represent the unknown and the things that we fear. We don't like the unknown. We don't like the darkness.
Boo! Boo!
We're afraid of what we cannot see, whether it's something in the future or something making bumps and noises in the middle of the night, or maybe that someone might make fun of us for believing in Jesus. See, fear is the reason that a lot of people don't speak out about their faith. What? They're afraid of being rejected. There's a fear of that they might be picked on. Oh, no. Fear of what might happen if they spoke up. And so in this second week of our Easter story, we're going to look at a man named Peter who denied and lied about knowing and following Jesus because he was afraid. He was afraid of the unknown. He was afraid of what people might do to him if he spoke up for Jesus. And right after Peter promised to follow Jesus, no matter what, he lied because he was scared. Check out what Mark chapter 14, verses 66 to 72 says. Mark 14, 66 to 72.
Meanwhile, Peter was in the courtyard below. One of the servant girls who worked for the high priest came by and noticed Peter warming himself by the fire. She looked at him closely and said, "You were one of those with Jesus of Nazareth." But Peter denied it. "I don't know what you're talking about," he said, and he went out into the entryway. Just then, a rooster crowed. When the servant girl saw him standing there, she began telling the others, "This man is definitely one of them." But Peter denied it again. A little later, some of the other bystanders confronted Peter and said, "You must be one of them because you're a Galilean." Peter swore, "A curse on me if I'm lying. I don't know this man you're talking about." And immediately the rooster crowed a second time. Suddenly Jesus' words flashed through Peter's mind. "Before the rooster crows twice, you will deny 3 times you even know me." And he broke down and wept.
How do you think Peter felt when he realized he had failed Jesus? I don't know. But what I do know is how he felt when people asked him if he was a follower of Jesus. He was scared. He was afraid. He was afraid of what people might do to him. See, it's not always easy to stand up for Jesus, and it's not always easy to do the right thing. It's hard to be the only kid following the rules, obeying your teachers and your parents. The only kid doing what's right when everyone else around you seems to be doing wrong. And it can be really hard to stand up for Jesus when you're with people who don't believe in Jesus. But the answer to our fears is the same answer that we talked about and that we found in our first Lego lesson a couple weeks ago. And that is prayer. When we pray, Jesus will give us strength. We can give Jesus our fears, and he's going to give us the courage to stand up for our faith. See, the story of Peter's denial is sad and tragic, but that's not the end of the story. After Jesus rose from the grave, he forgave Peter, and Peter became one of the greatest leaders in the new church for Jesus. And Peter conquered his fears, not because he himself became stronger, but because he gave his fears to Jesus. See, Peter shows us that God can give us the courage to overcome our fears as well. And when we give our fears to Jesus, he's going to give us the strength to face the unknown. We don't like things that we can't control. But fortunately for us, we have a God who's in control. God knows what lies in the darkness, in the future ahead. God can give us the strength to face our fears. And God can do great things through us, but it all starts with us giving our fears to him. God will make us an example to others in doing the right things. And God can use us to introduce other people to Jesus. So when you're afraid of the unknown, trust in Jesus, who knows what we can't see, because he'll give you the courage and he'll help you stand strong.
Hey everybody, well, that's it for this week. Thanks for watching. Catch us back here next week when we talk about the color red.